Hello fellow friends and welcome to another episode of the Dark Side of Lightning. Today's topic is one that affects all living beings on our planet, including ourselves: light pollution's impact on wildlife. We often take artificial lighting for granted, but its effects on the natural world are profound and often overlooked. In this episode, we'll explore the ways in which light pollution affects different species of wildlife and the consequences it can have on their populations. What is light pollution and why it's a problem? Light pollution is the excessive or misdirected artificial lighting that brightens the night sky and disrupts natural cycles of light and dark. It's a problem because it affects the behavior and health of many species, including birds, insects, and sea turtles. Light pollution can interfere with their breeding, foraging, migration, and predator avoidance, which can ultimately lead to population decline and ecosystem disruption. In addition, it wastes energy and money and can have negative impacts on human health and well-being. The various species that are affected by light pollution. Light pollution can have significant impacts on wildlife, affecting a wide range of species including birds, insects, and sea turtles. Now, artificial lighting at night can disrupt their natural behavior and interfere with their ability to navigate, hunt, and mate. For instance, many bird species migrate at night and rely on natural light sources such as the moon and stars to navigate. Artificial lighting can disorient birds, causing them to fly off course or even collide with buildings or other obstacles. Similarly, many insects are drawn to artificial light sources, which can interfere with their normal feeding and mating patterns. This disruption can have negative consequences for entire ecosystems, as insects play a crucial role in pollination and serve as a food source for many other animals. Now, on the other hand, sea turtles are also greatly impacted by light pollution, as hatchlings often become disoriented by artificial lighting on beaches, which can cause them to head inland rather than towards the sea. This can be fatal for the young turtles, as they become vulnerable to predators or other hazards. Now, studies have shown that light pollution can have severe consequences for wildlife populations. Research has shown that migratory bird populations have declined significantly in areas with high levels of light pollution. Additionally, another study in Florida found that sea turtle hatchling survival rates increased significantly when artificial lighting on beaches was reduced. So, it's clear that light pollution has far-reaching effects on wildlife, and it's important that we take action to reduce its impact. Light pollution affects the circadian rhythms of animals and disrupts their hormonal balance. Light pollution can have severe effects on wildlife by disrupting their natural rhythms and hormonal balance. The circadian rhythms of many species, such as birds and sea turtles, are closely tied to the natural cycle of light and dark. When they are exposed to artificial lighting at night, it can confuse their internal clocks and disrupt their behavior. This can lead to a variety of negative consequences, including disorientation, decreased feeding and breeding, and increased mortality rates. The ways in which artificial lighting can alter migration patterns and breeding cycles. Artificial lighting can alter the migration patterns and breeding cycles of various animals. Studies have shown that the presence of bright lights in coastal areas can disorient sea turtle hatchlings and cause them to move away from the ocean and towards danger. Similarly, migrating birds can be attracted to artificial lights in urban areas and end up colliding with buildings or getting lost. The potential long-term effects of light pollution on wildlife populations. There are also potential long-term effects of light pollution on wildlife populations. For example, if populations of insects or other prey species are affected by artificial lighting, It could have ripple effects throughout the ecosystem and impact the survival of predators that depend on them. Now, understanding light pollution's impact on wildlife is crucial in finding solutions to mitigate its negative effects. Initiatives and programs. There are various initiatives and programs aimed at reducing light pollution in urban areas. Some cities have implemented lighting ordinances that require businesses and individuals to use energy-efficient lighting or turn off unnecessary lighting during certain hours. The International Dark Sky Association, IDA, we have talked about IDA again, which by the way changed their name to Dark Sky. That's it, Dark Sky, it's global, represents the whole world, and that's it. So IDA, or Dark Sky now, is a non-profit organization that works to preserve and protect the night skies. For those who are new here, and they offer guidelines and certification programs for dark sky friendly lighting. Now, allow me to share you some practical tips that you can take to reduce light pollution on your own. You can install motion sensor lights that turn on only when someone is nearby. This reduces the need for continuous lighting and saves energy as well. By saving energy, you save money as well. Instead of using bright, high-intensity lights, use low-intensity lights that are bright enough to provide adequate illumination, but do not create excessive glare or light pollution. Shielding outdoor lighting fixtures can help direct the light downward where it is needed, reducing light pollution that escapes into the sky. Another solution is red or amber lights, have been shown to be less disruptive to nocturnal wildlife than white or blue lights. Consider using these colors for outdoor lighting fixtures. Of course, it's a light that we use usually in astronomical observation nights, in our stargazing nights. You can always turn off lights when they are not needed. This saves energy and reduces light pollution and saves you money as well. And of course, you might support initiatives that seek to reduce light pollution and promote the preservation of natural darkness, such as the International Dark Sky Association or Dark Sky. So by taking these steps, you can reduce your own contribution to light pollution and help protect wildlife from its harmful effects, and also save some money. Raising awareness and advocating for policies. Raising awareness about the issue of light pollution's impact on wildlife is important in creating change. So encourage others to take action by sharing information about the issue and ways to reduce light pollution. And literally, guys, if you really need resources or anything, you can get in touch with me or just visit the darksky.org. You can find a lot of resources. You can send email. You can try to be an advocate, delegate for the International Dark Sky Association. But advocating for policies that protect wildlife from light pollution can also make difference. This can include working with local officials to implement lighting ordinances or supporting legislation that promotes dark sky friendly lighting. So by working together, we can take steps to protect wildlife and preserve the beauty of our night skies. Summary of main points covered in the episode. In conclusion, it is important to recognize the detrimental effects of light pollution on wildlife populations. By disrupting natural behaviors and altering hormonal balances, light pollution can have severe long-term consequences on various species, including birds, insects, and sea turtles. But we can take action to reduce our impact on the environment and protect these vulnerable creatures. Initiatives and programs aimed at reducing light pollution in urban areas are already in place, and we can also make changes in our own homes by using artificial lights more wise. By raising awareness about the issue and advocating for policies that protect wildlife from light pollution, we can work towards creating a safer and healthier environment for all living beings. And once again, guys, I would love to hear from you about your thoughts and feedback on the topic of light pollution, whether you have personal experiences to share, videos, photos, questions to ask, or suggestions for future episodes. I will be thrilled to hear from you. In our next episode, we'll be exploring a new aspect of the light pollution problem that's affecting our planet. We'll dive into the lesser-known impacts of light pollution on human health and well-being, including its effects on our sleep patterns, mental health, and even our immune system. Join us as we uncover the science behind this issue and we discuss ways we can reduce our exposure to light pollution to improve our overall health and quality of life. Thank you once again, guys, for tuning in, and we look forward to having you join us again soon. Clear skies.